We would love to grow our own corn. We just don't have a lot of room for it. Corn takes quite a bit of space. And one reason for that is because you want to have at least like a 10 by 10 area of corn where it's all together. And that way it can kind of work to protect itself. Each stalk kind of protects the other one. And we just don't have that space for it. So if you don't have it to grow, you don't have the space to grow it, then you just have to go buy it. So I went down to a place over in a town next to ours, or a couple towns over, called Romulus. It's by the Metro Detroit Airport. There's a place called Blocks. I forgot the full name. Blocks Stand or Farm Stand. I've forgotten the full name of it. But it's a great place to go, and they have a lot going on there. And today was their first day back, and they had a bunch of corn, ears of corn available. And let me just set them down. I didn't get a bucket to put these in. They had a lot of corn to choose from, they had 2 large trailers of corn, and they have more parked across the street and stuff. I got there at 8:45 a.m. They didn't open till 9, but there were already a bunch of people picking through the corn, so I thought, well, goodness, if I don't get the corn picked out now, it's gonna be picked through. So I got there just in time. So we're gonna save a few ears here just to eat off the cob, but most of this we're gonna pull apart here, and I'm gonna cut it right off with the cob and put it in freezer bags and put it in the deep freezer. Good job, Maria.
Do I need to get this off?
If it's too hard to get off, then don't worry about it. Okay, you got it. Good job. Great thing about going to these kinds of places too is that they have some good deals. And so for one whole bag, and there's actually as much as you can pack in the bag, even if you stretch it out and it's poking out the sides. If you can, all you can stuff in there is $3, and so that's a good deal. It's obviously not as good a deal as if you grow it yourself, but it's a good deal.
I can't.
You can do it.
I can?
Yeah.
I can?
Yeah, you can do it. Here. You don't pull from down there, you pull from up here, look. Pull from up top.
Okay. Put that down. Put this down. After I do 2 more things of corn, then I would have done a whole bag of corn.
Okay, we're finished with the corn for today. This is all we're going to be doing. You can see here I have a good stack of cooked corn, and this is all labeled cooked 7/13/21. And then I have as much air pushed out of these bags as I can get, and then I also have a stack of uncooked corn that is dated as well. And so I have the uncooked raw corn that's going to be used for like soups and things like that. And where you can just add it to it and it's going to cook for long periods of time inside that dish, and so it's not going to be that big of a deal. And then I also have the blanched or cooked corn that I'm going to use, or we're going to use, my wife and I will use just to eat. So we'll put it in a pot and boil it and cook it and eat it, or maybe we'll use it in a casserole, or who knows what we might use it for. And so that's kind of the difference there, why you might want to blanch or cook some of the corn before you freeze it, and some of it you're not going to want to do that. And by the way, you do want to cook it on the cob, so you don't want to cut it off the cob and then cook it. You cook it on the cob and then you cut it off of the cob, and then and you can also cool it ahead of time. And so that's just a matter of preference if you want to do that or not. I did cool it with just cold water from the sink, tap water. So I rinsed it a couple times in really cold water. Some people will rinse it in ice water, and there's a thought there that the enzymes are preserved and things, and so it's just the way some people do it. That's going to be about it. All the corn is in the freezer, in the deep freezer, ready to go, and we're going to have enough corn moving into the future. We also have a pantry that has lots of food in it, plenty of corn in there as well as other things, and so we're not going to be hurting on food, that's for sure. And of course we'll have more things to preserve coming from the garden. Some things pressure canned, some things water bathed, and then some things frozen. And just keep on checking in for more videos as we move forward, and you'll see all that good stuff going on. Hope this has been helpful and encouraging to you, and make sure to like and subscribe if you don't mind. Hope you have a good day. I'll see you soon.